Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today I'll be working more on Bosnport. I'll be adding some more detail and also some weathering to the suburb area of the layout. And so I've got myself some road signs just so I can add a little bit more things here and there. And I have got my weathering kit all on the layout already. So first of all, I'm going to be making these. Just some little signs just to add here and there. First we'll be adding some speed limits like some of these 30s just in the area. Since I have got a humper bridge, it's a bit hard to see, but these are little humper bridge signs and some other little bits here and there. It's not going to be too much adding in this episode because, well, it's mostly weathering, and it will take me a little while to do the entire layout because I like to compartmentalize. Basically, I want to make sure I've spent enough time on each part of the layout. One thing which I would like to do is in each of these, weathering episodes is basically sort out the backscene connection part. So where the backscene meets up with layout, I'll try to sort that out as well. So I hopefully will be getting that done as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. And yeah, I'll try and cut out all these. And I intend to make little signs using these track pins, just so because well, they're fairly rigid. I was intending to use some wire, but that wasn't rigid enough. And then I thought these are quite rigid, and yeah, planting them with the flat bit on the actual surface and the pointy bit with the signed details on. So yeah, something to do. So yeah, I'll make about half a dozen of signs, and then I'll get on to sorting out the layout, and hopefully sorting out the backscene connection bit. I may need to cut off some parts as well, but I'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit when I'm all done. So see you in a bit. Right, here we are with pretty much the weathering done and a few extra details added. I did have to re-record this because I had to add something which I didn't record, but luckily it's only a little small thing. But first things first, the weathering on the track. It didn't go quite as planned originally because I used black wash, and this is a very light grey ballast which didn't work all that well. I have fixed it as much as I can with some extra ballast and just rubbing it away as best I can. I have ordered some grey wash just to help fix it, but it's not all that bad really. Not compared to before. There's only one bit left which is same as before, which is this bit. That was a bit difficult to get rid of, so I'm going to use the grey wash from that. So yes. The thing is, I did test out the wash on some the ballast practiced board, but that was with darker ballast, which is probably why it looked better with that. It looks perfectly fine on there. Black wash and dark ballast, yeah, that looks fine. Don't use it on grey, light grey. But yeah, other than that, let's get on to the other details. I have weathered the roofs. I figured they'd be mucky, so that's why they're weathered and not the sides, because people would maybe clean the sides. I may try to add a few more details here and there, but at the moment I like to try and be a bit sparing on the weathering. I'm not all that comfortable with adding weathering at the moment, but I will try to. But yeah, just a bit of mucky roofs, just to add a bit more detail. The signs I'm quite happy with, and there's only a couple of signs here and there, but yeah, it looks alright to me. We'll get onto the last sign later, but I've got 2 signs here, 2 little signs here, and another one there. That one coming out later. I managed to continue the road off a little bit here. I may need to repair that a little bit more, so that road will be hidden by trees if I get my fingers out of the way. So yeah, that'll be hidden by trees just so it's not standing out too much. The grass, I did get the wrong colour. So it looks alright. You won't notice it. Not as much as I do. But grass isn't uniformly the same colour anyway, so it's not too bad. And I have found the right grass, so it's only going to be this bit, which is going to be slightly darker green. So continuing onwards, it will be the usual spring green. This is summer apparently, but it's not too bad really. And yeah, I've just basically tidied up all that, and also tidied up the corner really. So that's all that. More weathering underneath there. I did try to add a little bit of coal marks here, just for where the trains went to. I did forget it on the other side, so I'll do that at some point. If I remember to do that anyway. And yeah, that's most of it really. And the last thing is this sign here, which, like I said, I've only just added. Ooh, let me just kneel down. And yeah, it's a bit of a sad thing to say, but this is for a friend of mine. Because unfortunately I found out today, the day of recording, he passed away. It's my friend Howard, who did used to comment in my videos because he was a fan of the channel. And yeah, from what I've heard, yeah, he passed away. I'm not too sure exactly when or of what causes, but I at least hope that it's peaceful. And yeah. So I often saw him when I was at work, and he popped in and we had a note about trains before we both had to. He finished what he had to do, and I had to continue doing my work. So yeah, so decided in his memory just to name this street, which the houses are on, Howard Street, or Howard Road actually. So Howard, here's your street. And you'll forever, well, at least as long as this layout exists, you'll forever be on this layout. So, thank you for being my friend. Thank you very much for being a subscriber and all that lot. And yeah, I'll miss you. Wasn't that long ago that I saw him. I didn't seem that long ago. But yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a sad ending to the video, but unfortunately that's how things are sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now because I'm now feeling a bit sad. No, feeling quite sad. So so yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, again, sorry about the sad ending, but I hope you've enjoyed everything. I will be having a small break just so I can get stuff sorted for January. Remember when this video is coming out? Yes, this one's coming out in December. And yeah, so I'll be having a small month break for doing Bosnport in January, and then I'll be continuing off in February, where I'll be sorting out the countryside. Don't think there's going to be too much there, but I want to try and add the details where I can. Maybe little fences or something like that, or just add little bits of detail here and there, and hopefully get this weathered correctly. If I decide not to do any more weathering on the track, yeah. I'm still hit and miss on that at the moment. I may try and put a person in that tractor. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I've been doing that a lot recently, and I tend to keep rambling anyway. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like it, feel free to like, favourite, and comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And anyway, this has been me from Gosport Railworks, and yeah, I'll see you all again next time. So, take care now. Bye bye. See you later, Howard.